Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Y Caliber. We're playing Knights of the Fallen Empire, an expansion of Star Wars The Old Republic. When we left off, we'd escaped aboard the Gravestone into unknown parts of space, trying to find the Asylum, but the ship is broken down again. There's strife in our ranks. Koth isn't getting along with Senya, a former knight who betrayed, or rather turned against Archon, seeing that he was going down the wrong path. Koth, on the other hand, betrayed Archon long ago and had been hunted by Senya, who was the right-hand arm of Archon's hunters, I suppose. So those two aren't getting along super well. Meanwhile, we saw a brief scene of Satele communing with, of all people, Darth Marr's Force Ghost. Let's find out where this will lead us to next. A black screen. Very dramatic. I knew they were going to be able to keep up this storytelling excellence that has been Knights of the Fallen Empire. Seriously, it's so good. Chapter 6, Asylum.
Approaching Asylum.
These chapters are pretty short. I think there are only 9 available right now.
We haven't docked yet.
I should probably figure out how to land this thing.
By the time this episode comes up, I think 10 will be available soon.
There's no way we're keeping the Gravestone low profile. If Archon has agents here...
Asylum might be the only place in wild space free of his control. That Shadowport isn't on any chart. It's a haven for refugees fleeing Archon's forces.
We'll be among friends.
Well, most of us will be, at least.
Mostly.
Tell your associates we've arrived.
They knew that days ago.
You want to explain how?
Nope.
Figures.
It was the Force.
If we don't all start trusting each other, we're doomed.
Trust is a rare commodity these days.
Command. Are we there yet?
Almost, dude. Settle down. Are we sure that this ship can handle atmospheric re-entry in its current shape? Oh, it's not sounding good, guys. It's not sounding good. A floating repair platform. Interesting. Or is it a floating city? I suppose it could be both. Whoops! Cough! What is this, Galaxy Quest? Come on. Oh. I like that bald guy's gun. With a fork on the end of it. Hi. Don't mind us.
Move it, gawkers. Let us through.
You mechanics?
Mighty fine ship you got there. We'll be coming aboard.
If there's one thing I don't like, it's uninvited guests.
Ha! Captain!
Outlander, my crew. The best engine burners in wild space.
You could have introduced them sooner.
This was more fun. Get up
Well,
here, you
what can
mangy
you do?
Woolocks.
What's a Woolock? He's got a bowcaster.
I know. I'm incredibly good looking.
Name's Rollo. I served aboard Darth Marr's destroyer. We thought you died with him.
I may as well have.
Don't expect sympathy from me.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like me.
Day. You didn't give us enough time to make the escape pods.
I didn't have many options. It was a hard decision, but the right one.
We'll never know, will we?
Raylo! Get in here!
On my way!
I'm gonna have to kill that guy.
I'm not the only one hiding things.
What are you talking about? I didn't hide anything.
We share on a need-to-know basis. Koth's crew didn't need knowing.
Do you trust them?
Yes. I wish they bathed more often, but you get used to it.
Do you?
I need to make contact with my network, alone. Try to stay out of trouble.
Alright, Lana, but no promises.
Where's Lana?
Excellent question.
My best engineer hasn't come back from a supply run to the free zone. It's a dodgy neighborhood if you catch my drift.
A black market. Rival syndicates disagree over who controls it.
They argue with blasters. I think she's in trouble, but we've got our hands full keeping the Gravestone's reactor stable.
Give me a holo of your crewmate and point me to this free zone. I'll handle the rest.
Addendum. I will join you, Master.
My engineer's name is Tora. HK has her image in its databanks.
She won't be hard to find. Tora has a big personality.
She's surlier than a hungry rancor, but she's the best engineer you'll ever meet. Thanks for the help.
And
Like
when
I
you're
said.
done, find me these coordinates. I'll introduce you to my people.
Okay.
Make sure there's food. Haven't eaten in 5 years.
The free zone sells food, but don't eat the roast gorak.
Alright. We did it. How does this compare to our current stuff? Not as good. Good stuff. Well, welcome to Asylum. It seems to be a new kind of place for us. Big old floating city.
I can't tell if it's impressive or a giant heap of junk.
It's both.
Think they'll let us work on it?
Do you really want to?
Of course you want to. It's such a cool looking ship. Now then, what do you think they'll be selling up here, if anything? If anything worthwhile?
Fresh hot gorak, skewered, fried, and roasted to perfection. Food that'll leave you thinking about it for
Hot Gorak. Hello. Which one of you is the vendor here? Oh, the robot. More of the same, then. Just more of the same, alas. Well, let's move along. So it appears we have some mail. Is it more spam? No, it's from Drell. Oh, you were helping. Good. I'm glad they were a help in some way. Justifies the decision.
Please, my darling, we'll land on our feet. Just give it time.
We live like vermin here, feeding off the scraps of others. At least on Sakul I had my dignity.
But at what
nothing for us
cost?
on Sakul. Arkan saw to that.
A shattered empire already. Beginning to fall apart. They seem to have changed the droid design somewhat here. Can't say I dislike it, because I don't. I think it's quite good. As a trainer, but we're well beyond needing training at this point in our careers. Nothing, eh? Well, let's get to the free zone and see if we can find this person for whom we seek.
I thought you left already.
Can't. Argo's at it again. Shooting people in the streets. The only thing free in the free zone is a blaster bolt to the chest.
He's still better than the other guy.
What other guy? Is this something I'm going to need to know about? I feel like maybe it is. That worries me just a tad. Oh.
I insist to serve.
I didn't know they were going to be hostiles, but I should have assumed. You know, they're always around somewhere. Oops. Hello.
Report. Dead.
They sure are. Speaking of dead, help me out with that one, eh? Shouldn't take too long. There we go. These free zone underbosses, you never know. There we go. You've been served. Starbolts. I'm going to assume those are the gangs. That's exactly what we like to see targets achieve. Well, if it's only +1, then I guess it's not so bad. Which way? Oh, those are some of the underbosses, I'm gonna guess. You know, I don't mind taking out some underbosses while we're down here. If we're in the area, we may as well pacify. Make it a little bit easier for us to ensure control, trustworthiness of the situation down here. Alright. There's an underboss down here. Don't mind us.
+1 to kill counter.
We're just here to find and kill your boss. There we go. No big deal, right?
Dead. Hostile eliminated.
2 of 4.
Looks like someone wants to join our little party. As your host, I gotta warn you, things are gonna get rowdy.
Caution. My rowdy? I believe this meatbag means to kill you, master.
Really?
+1 to kill counter.
I would not have guessed that, HK. It was a real revelation to me that that was what he might mean. I would not have suspected it, you know. It was just a total surprise to all of us here. I think they're done. I think we got it, HK, but thank you, as usual, for your enthusiasm. Oh yeah? Well, that seems real nice of you.
Target has achieved
Hello. Did you miss me? I don't think you did. Oh. Better. I had a hunch. Now then, where are these underbosses? Oh, they're all the way back down here. That's alright. We have to do a little bit of extra work there. It's no big deal. Sometimes it's just required, you know? Like when we're dealing with this person. Pew-pew-pew-pew-pew!
Target has achieved deadness.
I'm glad to hear it. So we have to go around then. Oh dear. I've made a mistake. I didn't notice that there was a wall there at the end, so we're gonna have to go back around. Sorry about that, folks. That was silly of me. I got ahead of myself. The last underboss is over here, up at the end, and then we'll have to flip back in and around once more. Yeah, I should have just come up here. Can't believe I didn't notice that.
No one harms my master.
Toad's embarrassing. Well, what can you do? Sometimes you mess up. Sometimes mistakes are made. We know how it goes. At least I hope we do. I wonder if this will actually have an effect on the outcome of the story, us having taken down those gang bosses. I know certainly Raylo wasn't happy with us after decisions we made aboard the ship, but remains to be seen how that's going to shake out. It seems he did not appreciate the necessity of ensuring survival. Hi. I just figured I'd make things easier for you while we're here. Can't believe he was close enough to do that. I shouldn't be surprised. Renner was often seemed further than he needed to be. Hi. Have you dropped anything for me? No? Alright. I'm not going to need these. Like, I might force somebody to dress up in some of these ugly clothes at some point, but in general, not so much.
Stamina increased.
Just want to make sure everything's taken care of before we go and deal with this Augo guy. And I wonder if he's going to come after me. I guess we'll find out shortly.
Statement. This meat bag is Master?
It's cool, though. I mean, it's understandable that you find him unlikable.
I'm gonna make you bleed.
Well, you're welcome to try.
You're dead.
Not as yet.
This is my turn.
Well, unfortunately, your turf is now mine. So, too bad. Oh boy, are you in the wrong location for that. Not your best choice. This looks very familiar. Didn't we walk down this hallway at the beginning of this expansion when we were first captured?
+1. Kill counter. Target has achieved.
Bingo. Nothing for us? No? Alright. Hi, Tora. Are you in there? Your captain sent us to get you. You think that's Tora in the middle there? Sup?
You could have just knocked. My men spent hours on that barricade.
I like to make an entrance.
Identification. That's not issued from the brilliant engineer we were sent to rescue, Master.
What's she to you?
None of your business. Let her go, and there won't be trouble.
You eliminated my old rival, Argo. That inclines me toward gratitude. But this girl tried to rob me. That's bad for business.
What did
Charging
you do?
50,000 credits for 100 thermal detonators? That's robbery.
You also insulted my mother.
I said she's uglier than a bantha wearing lipstick. It's not an insult if it's true.
My mother died putting me on a refugee ship to Nar Shaddaa. I grew up an orphan.
Oh, boo-hoo didn't. Join the club.
You see why I have to kill her?
Nah, well, you know.
I recognize that insignia on your armor. Republic Special Forces, Havoc Squad.
Haven't run with that outfit for a long time. I'd paint over the symbol, but it still comes in handy, even out here. And I know who you are, too. Everyone said you were dead, but I knew better. What do you say we show each other professional courtesy? I can get you all kinds of things, but I need to throw this thieving scum out an airlock first.
It will be a challenge to throw anything without your arms.
You're both being ridiculous. We can resolve this disagreement without a fight. Let her go and apologize for threatening her. Tora, you apologize for trying to steal his merchandise. Pay him what he wants.
I ain't sorry for nothing. Fine. Sorry I insulted your mother.
What? I didn't catch that.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Your mother was a nice lady, okay?
Wrong. She was the best. Now give me my credits.
Done. Where's my apology?
Shipment's on its way. Sorry, we almost stopped doing business. See you folks around.
Tanovic, formerly of Havoc Squad.
I've never apologized to anyone in my life.
First time for everything.
Are you alright? Did they hurt you?
My pride got busted, but that's your fault.
If you're feeling up to it, Koth needs you at the docks.
He ain't gonna be happy you spent all our credits.
Koth will deal with it.
Direction. We should proceed to the rendezvous with Senya Master.
I concur. We should do that.